So I'm going to try something a little new for today's thought for the question. This actually comes from the community, from somebody that reached out to me on one of the platforms. And the question was, I'm going to read this. What can companies do to ensure they get ghosted less during the interview process? So this is funny, huh? Because I often, most frequently, work from the candidate side. So I work with employees and people looking for jobs. And that's their biggest complaint, is that they get ghosted by companies. They get ghosted by recruiters and hiring managers. So they go through the process and never hear back. They never get any feedback. It's like, I guess I didn't get the job. Or they're in the middle of the process and they send their information. They're like, hey, what's the next step? Nothing. Crickets. So it's kind of ironic to hear the companies complain about getting ghosted. So it happens on both sides. I've been on the other side too, as a hiring manager and getting ghosted, and it's frustrating. But I think that's the problem, is that companies ghost candidates like crazy, and therefore candidates feel comfortable ghosting companies. So it becomes a vicious cycle. And it's one that the only way to break out of is that we have to break the chain. We have to set a better example. So as an employer, as a company, stop ghosting people. Don't do it. Always let candidates know where they stand. I don't understand why you never respond. What the hell is going on with that? Same with being a candidate. Be a mature professional. It's a small industry. People talk. People go to other companies, and we see your name again. We're like, oh, they ghosted me at the last company. Forget them. I'm not gonna interview that person. But I think what can help from the company side. So this was the answer that I gave. One is keep the overall interview process short. Oh my God, stop with the 6-month interview process. I have some friends and clients, and I'm not exaggerating. The interview process end to end was like 6 months, and dozens and dozens and dozens of interviews with all kinds of people. For some positions, maybe, like a C-level position, okay. A lot of due diligence. For other positions, seriously? So the longer you make your process, the more likely the candidate, who's a smart candidate, is interviewing with other companies. And so they're probably moving farther along, moving faster, getting a better opportunity, having a better experience, and they're going to ghost you. So keep your process short and be respectful of people's time. Build a personal relationship with the candidate. Show that you really care, and be serious about it, because again, it's a small industry. We all talk. We remember the great people. I talked about the great recruiters I've worked with before, who maintained a relationship with me as I went to other companies and they went to other companies, and we're still friends. Just talked with Will Giese today. Build a relationship. It goes beyond the walls of a single company that you're trying to recruit somebody into. So show that you really care and you're trying to do the best for them. And someone won't ghost you because you have an actual personal relationship with them. It's important. Communicate frequently. Oh, wow. What the heck is going on with people who go silent for days, or companies weeks? That's not acceptable. When a candidate reaches out to you and says, what's going on? What's the next step? What have you heard? Try to respond within 24 hours. I mean, if you care about landing people and you want to build a good relationship, be responsive. Even to respond and say, I haven't heard back from the hiring manager, I'll ping them. That's a response. It's good. It's helpful. Ensure that your offer is competitive. You're going to get ghosted if your offer sucks. Sorry. And that's not just compensation, right? Do your due diligence, look at your competitors, what's going on in the market. If you're demanding that people are being forced back into the office and all of your competitors are like, hey, work from home forever, like many are, guess who they're going to take the offer from? Most people. Some people like the office, small percentage. If your offer is not competitive financially, if you're not given a good number of stock options, signing bonus, if the title's lowballing the person, which I've seen that happen. Hey, we're a big company, therefore we're going to knock you down 2 levels. Well, this other company is going to give them a boost. They're going to bump them to the next level. It's going to be a promotion, the Silicon Valley promotion that I call it. Or it's a great team, or it's a great product. You got to be competitive. So if you're not fighting to be as competitive as you can, and you're trying to lowball candidates, you're going to get ghosted. So don't do that. And then finally, develop a reputation in the industry for providing a fantastic candidate experience and a great employee experience. If you get known for treating people really well, people talk. They may not accept your offer or something may go wrong at the end. And I just saw this. It's like, hey, I didn't get the job and I wish I had, but I didn't. But I want to give you a shout out because you treated me so well. You treated me with respect. You were very frequent with your communication. You kept me appraised of what's going on, apprised. Everything was great. Stellar experience. Recommend you to anybody else who might want to work there. So provide an amazing candidate experience. Have your stuff together. Get your act together. Have a process. Tune your process. Educate your hiring team. And people won't ghost you. And have a great employee experience. So become known as a fantastic employer and people won't ghost you. People don't ghost a company that's amazing, that provides an amazing offer and an amazing experience. So that's my answer for this person. You know, what can companies do to ensure they get ghosted less during the interview process? Well, that's my advice. That's how you can make that happen. Let's stop ghosting each other.